Food waste is currently one of the biggest problems in America. We developed a web application that combats this by cooking up recipes with leftover ingredients. And our target audience consists of literally everyone who buys groceries. Some background on food waste in America. Consumer food waste accounts for more than 48% of surplus food in the US at a cost of $229 billion, with potentially irreversible damages also being caused by its annual greenhouse gas footprint of 245 million metric tons of carbon dioxide.
Our solution to this problem is a web app called the ReFood that takes leftover ingredients as an input and outputs a delicious recipe. This will help to minimize the amount of food people will need to throw out because they don't know what to cook with their leftover ingredients. Furthermore, our app is exceptionally easy to use, as all that's required is a glance at the fridge and a few typed foods. Now, David will show you exactly how our app works.
Now, let's say it's the end of the week, and the only ingredients I have left in my fridge are chicken, maybe some celery, and some tomato. Now, personally, I don't know any recipes that use all of these at once, and maybe I would end up having to throw away some ingredients at the end of the week when they go bad. Thankfully, I have access to ReFood, which easily cooks up a delicious recipe that uses all of them. Now we get an excellent chicken and tomato stir fry. If I'm not satisfied with the recipe it generates, I can always regenerate a new one, but that takes some time, so we won't demonstrate it right now. If I like the idea, which I do, I can always save the recipe to my favorites and access them later.
So some steps that we want to take to improve our app in the future, however, would be to one, we want to be able to transition from web to mobile. For an app like this, we believe that having mobile access would be more convenient for the users. And we'd also want to use more updated models such as GPT-4 and DALL-E 2 for image generation. With a problem as big as consumer food waste and a target audience as broad as the general public, our app has great potential. However, there's still much more work to be done.